Brad Gates from Boar Farms, growing breeding tomatoes. So, transplanting technique for me. I do it a couple different reasons. One, when you take a tomato plant like this and then you bury it a little extra deep, it's going to grow nice roots on here. They actually regrow roots on there, and it just makes a nice stockier plant. Another reason is that it saves a lot of space. Last month, all the cold that we had and everything, I was only just 288 plants, so I'm only taking care of a very small area for 288 plants during a very cold month. Once I transplant these up, it'll take up like 4 or 5 of these tables in space. So instead of taking care of a space that big for the last month, I can just take care of a smaller space and get a lot more plants per square foot that way. So basics of transplanting: fill the flats with nice high quality organic potting mix. I like to water them in. These have been pre-soaked. Always like to write tags before I transplant, and I actually also recommend a pencil. Sharpie pens fade, and then you don't know what you planted. So I'll plant Lucid Gem. So what I have here actually is, there's 30-40 plants in here. You could either direct seed. Actually what I did here, I kind of cheated. These was one plug the size of this, and I actually put about 5 seeds in there. These are some extras. So then what I can actually do is just semi-delicately spread these apart. What you don't want to do is bend this cambium layer of the stem, as long as you don't squeeze that. Other than that, you put it in, tuck it in. Just like that. Typically plant them anywhere about 30% deeper than the original, so they're going to actually form nice stems here. The plant will gets a nice stocky short structure going, so they don't get too tall. If the roots get too long, I'll actually pinch them off. You don't want them really long bending over. Those are just going to rot off anyways, so I would keep them about that long if you have them. Sometimes they'll even go down to almost a pure bare root, as long as you keep them moist in the next couple of days. Perfect. So now I actually got 26 plants out of a small little container that big. Now, always a nice little water in after you've transplanted. You don't want to beat them up, but you want to soak them. Get any air pockets. Now they're good. If I give this a nice spot in the greenhouse here for the next 3 to 4 weeks, these will be nice, beautiful plants ready. You can resell them or have a really nice, healthy transplant for your garden. So, hope you enjoyed it.